Wow! Fun fact. In the 1990s, the slow car racing class was often full of cars that looked like they belonged in a grandma's driveway. It was almost like watching a parade of vintage lawnmowers with wheels trying to reach the finish line. Some of these vehicles could barely muster speed, but they sure made up for it with charm and rogue attitude. It's like seeing a turtle in a race and still cheering for it anyway, because it's just so earnest. Hey everyone! If you haven't picked your car yet, now's the time to do it. The countdown is getting close to 0, so make sure your favorite vehicle is in the race before it's too late. Don't miss out on the fun. Alright, so we've got Venone 1857 and a classic 1996, Mazda Miata and Waldo in a vintage 1989, Mazda RX 7 Turbo.L. Now, both are iconic, but they have their quirks. The Miata is known for its nimbleness and handling, so if the race is tight and twisty, it could be a game changer. But the RX-7 Turbo has that turbocharged rotary engine, which was pretty revolutionary back in the day, and might give Waldo an edge in straight-line speed. My gut says the RX-7 Turbo might have a slight advantage because of its powertrain, especially on the straights at Gold Coast. But the Miata's agility could make things interesting, if Venone 1857 can weave through traffic or make smart maneuvers. All in all, I'd put my chips on Waldo in the RX-7 Turbo. But hey, with AI racing, surprises are always around the corner. Hey there, Elias X98. Glad you could join us again. Hope you're ready to see some epic car battles. Sit back and enjoy the ride. Alright folks, we're kicking things off at Gold Coast with the 1990s Slow Cars Clap. Looks like Bot Beyond Two Dark Souls is starting on pole in 1993, Honda Accord Dotto. Yeah, this one's gonna be a fun crawl. Beyond Two Dark Souls has obviously shot out of the gate into first place. Imogen Tempus is holding a strong second, while Elias X988 is currently in third. Let's see how long they keep these positions before someone makes a move. Imogen Tempus has just grabbed the lead, moving up one spot to take first place. Cherofa Kitten is also climbing, advancing to 10th place. Someone else is making a move into 13th position. Looks like the race is heating up at the lower end of the top 10. Bubote Nutges into 5th place, leaving a little space behind. Gliding Penguin also climbs one spot, now sitting 8th. The real action is between Gliding Penguin and Rowdy Zerolf, fighting for 7th, eyeing each other closely. Gliding Penguin advances 2 places up to 6th place. Autumn Thunderbird and Gliding Penguin are battling closely for that position. Cherofa Kitten moves up 1 spot to 10th place. Waldo is driving a 1989 Mazda RX-7 Turbo with a reputation for excellent handling and quick acceleration. Currently holding the last spot, it looks like Waldo is struggling to keep up, probably fighting to find overtaking opportunities or avoid the chaos ahead. Gliding Penguin is on a roll, moving up 3 places to sit in 3rd position. Bubote and JD Anburn are locked in a fierce duel for 5th place, trading positions closely. Elias X988 and Elias Esk are also neck and neck, fighting it out for 11th place with no clear winner yet. Elias 988 is chipping away at Gliding Penguin's lead, closing in by 2.1 seconds. They are locked in a close fight for 3rd place. Bubote is making moves, climbing 1 spot to sit in 5th position. Gliding Penguin is overtaking another car, and now claims 2nd place. Rowdy Zerolf and Autumn Thunderbird are still neck and neck, fighting for 7th. Elias Esk is making a solid move forward, climbing 2 spots into 10th position. Gliding Penguin is closing in on Imogen Tempus, cutting the gap by 1.5 seconds. Cherofa Kitten is advancing 1 place to 10th. Odette TV is also climbing 1 spot to 13th. Whip 3 Out 25 is driving a 1992 Honda Civic Si, which is known for its nimbleness and sporty handling. They are currently in 18th place, struggling to advance and stay consistent. Gliding Penguin is chipping away at Imogen Tempus's lead, closing the gap by 1.8 seconds. Wei Fuan just climbed into 8th place. Now there's a fierce duel between Wei Fuan and Autumn Thunderbird for 7th spot. Gliding Penguin is narrowing the distance to Imogen Tempus by 1.5 seconds. So expect some late race drama there. Rowdy Zerolf has climbed 1 spot, now sitting in 8th place. Looks like Wei Fuan and Rowdy Zerolf are jockeying for position in 8th, making it a close fight. Gliding Penguin is inches away from Imogen Tempest, chipping away at the gap rapidly. Rowdy Zerolf is climbing steadily, now 7th after overtaking a rival. Vainly 1857 is closing in on Waldo, cutting the distance down by 1.3 seconds as they push forward. Rowdy Zerolf is now in 6th place, after climbing 1 position. Vaifuana Azo moved up 1 spot to be in 8th. Ogswolfe is gaining ground, closing the gap by a full 1.2 seconds on the racer ahead. Gliding Penguin is narrowing the distance to Imogen Tempest by 1.5 seconds, showing some real patience on the track. Rowdy Zerolf is making a move on Bubba T, closing the gap by over 2 seconds, so expect some action soon. Rowdy Zerolf and Bubba T are fighting fiercely for 5th place, trading positions and keeping the tension high. Gliding Penguin is charging hard, closing in on Imogen Tempest by over a second. Kickass Lady X3 and Jazel Gaming are nose to tail, battling for 16th place. Waldo makes a move, gaining a position to take 18th. Kickass Lady X3 has advanced 1 position to secure the 16th place. Venona 1857 is gaining on Whip 3 out 25, cutting the distance by a second and 3/10. Well, looks like Imogen Tempest is at the top again. Congrats on the win. Wow, Imogen Tempest really took that race by storm. Huge congratulations to them for the win. They definitely earned it today. And for everyone else, if you're feeling lucky, now's your chance to claim a car. Don't miss out on this opportunity to own a piece of the action. Who's ready to step up? For this track, I would focus mostly on handling and cornering performance. Since Anadara Circuit GP looks like it has lots of twists and turns, a car that can stay glued to the road and handle sharp corners smoothly will have the best chance to excel. Speed is important, but if the car can't maintain control through the curves, all that power won't matter much. So, a balanced setup with good grip and responsive steering makes all the difference here. Plus, a little agility goes a long way in avoiding mistakes and gaining those crucial milliseconds. Alright everyone, if you haven't picked your car yet, now's the time to jump in and make your choice. The countdown is almost over, so don't miss out on the fun. Get those selections in before it's locked and loaded. Well, with both drivers flying under the radar and driving the same car at Anadar Circuit GP, is pretty much a toss-up. Since we don't have numbers or stats to go on, I'd say it'll come down to who gets the better start, and maybe a little luck. Honestly, if I had to pick, I'd say it's going to be whichever one manages to stay calm and keep their focus. But hey, with AI racing, anything can happen. So sit tight and let's see which driver surprises us all. Alright folks, the race is underway at Anadar Circuit GP. Leading the pack from pole position is Botzep Brandigan, behind the wheel a classic 1990 Mercedes 190 Evo 2. Let's see if that vintage beast can hold off the competition. The race kicks off with Thunko Yusho taking an early lead. Botzep Brandigan is right behind in second, trying to find a way through. Skakes' Go Cray is holding on to third, but don't count out anyone just yet. Zumborg Boy has surged ahead, overtaking 3 cars to sit in 13th place. Iliasix 98 and Skeksis Beaupré are nose to tail fighting for 3rd. The Betty White Show gains 1 position to move into 5th. Archerona 92 is making a strong push, passing 4 cars to reach 16th place. Jackson Box and Pace CR are locked in a fierce duel for 6th place. Airafe and Hikuri Hamsam are neck and neck fighting it out for 10th. Rafael is making a move up the field, climbing 1 spot to reach 10th place. Archerone 192 is creeping closer to Zumborg Bowie, shaving off 1.2 seconds from the gap. Cliffzone is also on the rise, advancing 1 position to 18th total. Skeksis Beaupré advances to 2nd place. Eliasix 98 and Zaprandigan remain locked in a close fight for 3rd. Sealant Fox 213 makes a move up to 8th position. Iliasix 98 has gained 1 position and now sits in 3rd place. Pace CAR also moves up a spot into 5th. Rafael advances 1 spot to 9th. Stankit jumps up to 16 in the standings. Cliffzone is now less than a second behind Zumborg Bowie, closing the gap significantly. Zaprandigan and Iliasix 98 are neck and neck for 3rd place, both pushing hard. No real clear gap yet. Archerone 192 and Wrath 92 are trading positions closely for the 14th spot. Really tight squeeze there. Zaprandigan is making a move up to 3rd place. Archerone 92 is climbing to 14th. Archersona 92 and 40 Afro are nose to tail, fighting it out for 13th spot. Welcome back, Iliasix 98. Glad to see you returning just in time for some epic AI car racing. Buckle up and enjoy the show. Skeksis is holding a slight edge over the Betty White Show, but it's still anyone's game. The battle's just heating up. Skeksis Beaupré has overtaken to claim the lead now in 1st place. The Betty White Show is also climbing up to 5th, just behind Pace CAR. They're neck and neck for 5th place, trading positions on the straight. Zaprandigan is narrowing the distance to Theuncleo Show by 1.1 seconds. Looks like a battle for 2nd place is heating up. Theuncleo Show needs to fend off Zaprandigan's charge. Sealant Fox 213 has gained 1 position and is now in 7th place, continuing to climb through the field. Skeksis Beaupré is maintaining a solid lead with consistent laps and the fastest timing. He's controlling the race comfortably for now, but staying sharp is key. Iliasix 988 is driving a 1990 Mercedes 190 Evo 2. They're currently in 4th place and have a fastest lap of 6.755. So they seem to be holding their own, but not quite challenging for the lead. Rafael and Jix in the box are wheel-to-wheel in 8th place, swapping positions at every corner. Rath 92 and Forthia Fro are nose-to-tail for the 14th spot, testing each other's limits on the straightaways. Rafael is racing a 1991 Nissan Primera P10. They're currently in 8th place, maintaining a steady pace with a fastest lap of 2 minutes, 7 seconds. The race looks pretty competitive for them so far. Silent Fox 213 advances 1 position to take 6th place. Rafael and Jix in the box are locked in a close fight for 8th. Hikori Hamzam is closing the gap on Dr. Keepsaplaway, reducing it by 3.4 seconds. Hikori Hamzam and Dr. Keepsaplaway are battling it out for 10th place. Wow, Skakes' Beau Prix, you really cruised to victory. Congratulations on taking the top spot. Wow, Skakes' Beau Prix really pulled off an incredible triple crown today. Winning the race, setting the fastest lap, and making the most overtakes. Talk about a dominant performance. Big congratulations to them on such a spectacular achievement. And to the drivers still in the hunt for a car today, you've got a chance to grab one. Keep pushing, anything can happen in these races. If I had to pick one of these cars, I'd probably go with the 2020 Chevrolet Corvette C8 It's relatively new, sleek, and has that mid-engine design that tends to handle tight curves better. Plus, it looks like it means business. The Ferrari 488 GTS are definitely strong contenders. But I think the Corvette might just have the edge on this particular circuit. Let's see if it can beat all those beautiful European machines. Hey everyone! Just a quick reminder that the time to pick your favorite car is almost up. Make your choices now before it's too late, or you might end up with something nobody wanted. Get those selections in, and let's see which beast takes the lead. Alright folks, this is an interesting matchup. Basket Vase Chevrolet Corvette C8 is a beast on straightaways with its modern design and engineering. But then we have Elias X988 with the 2015 Ferrari 488 GT which is renowned for its balance and agility. It really depends on how each car handles those twists and turns in Interlagos. The Corvette might have an edge with raw power, but the Ferrari is known for its precision and cornering. Honestly, I'm leaning toward the Ferrari, just because it's a more nimble and responsive choice, especially in a race that probably has some tricky sections. But hey, anything can happen when AI takes the wheel. Who are you guys rooting for? Alright everyone, the race is kicking off at the Interlagos track, and leading the pack is Bot Violet Tamama in her shiny 2017 Porsche 911 RS. She's got pole position, so let's see if she can keep that lead, or if she'll have some surprise guests trying to overtake. Gyroscope has shot off the line showing quick acceleration. Violet Tamama is slotting into second, holding steady. Wolf Slide is in third, but closing the gap slightly on the top two. It looks like a tight battle forming early on. Elias X98 bumps into fourth place, climbing one spot to Toya. Figueroa to Sport advances 2 positions into 6th. Spikels moves up 1 place into 9. Tazzolti Serena is now in 8th place and closing in on Spikels. They're practically nose to tail as they fight for P9. Spikels has advanced 1 position to take 9th place. Tazzolti Serena and Spikels are nose to tail, battling for 8th place. Figueroa Sport is now 11 positions behind in 17th place. Basket and Fee climbs 1 spot into 6th position. Newcomb Bockham advances 1 spot into 7th place. Knavling is closing in on Your Instinct as they race side by side, fighting for 11th. Knavling just edged past, and now sits in 11th place, while Your Instinct drops to 12th. The battle continues with only a car length between them. Red Panda Manatee 4 is running the 2007 Honda Civic FA. They are currently in the 10th position and seem to be holding steady, but no signs of overtaking just yet. Baskett and Fee is driving the 2020 Chevrolet Corvette C8R in GTE. Their lap time isn't available, which might mean they're taking it easy, or stuck somewhere, but they're currently in 6th place, so still in the hunt. Nuke Kenbaka makes a clean move up to 6th place. Spikebuss is chipping away at Baskett and Vev's gap, now just 1.1 seconds behind. That's Altis Arena is racing a 2016 Opel Astra TCR. They are currently in 9th place and maintaining a steady pace with a fastest lap of 1 minute 6 seconds and 494 milliseconds. Knevling is running an Alfa Romeo Giulietta TCR from 2010, sitting in the 12th place. They're currently just behind the leading TCR drivers, and seem to be holding a steady pace. Kyroscope is holding the lead with the fastest lap, making a strong case for dominating this race. Cobber bumps up 1 place to 14. Abeta Bloke and Cobber are neck and neck for that same position. Figueireda Sport shrinks the gap on U20 plays by a full 1.3 seconds, making the race a bit tighter behind the leaders. Wolf's Light is making a move into 2nd place, climbing 1 spot. The Electa Mama and Wolf's Light are closely battling for that 2nd position. Abeta Bloke advances 1 spot up to 14, keeping the pressure on. Nukem Buckham is racing a 2016 Ford GTLM GTE, and it looks like their race has been a bit rough with the slowest laps so far. They are currently in 7th place, trailing behind some faster cars, but still holding their position. That's Altis Arena is currently in 9th place, driving the Opel Astra TCR from 2016. They've set their fastest lap at 1:06.79, but seem to be struggling a bit compared to the leaders with their median pace. Spikebuss is driving a 2016 Opel Astra TCR, which is currently in 8th place. Their fastest lap so far is over a second slower than the leaders at 1:05.643, so it seems they prefer a different kind of speed altogether. Abeta Bloke is driving a 2018 BMW M220 IAAC. They're currently in the 15th place, and their fastest lap is a solid 1:05.8. Looks like they're holding their own but still working to move up. Congratulations! Looks like Kyroscope was just too fast for everyone else. Well-deserved win! Wow! Bot Kyroscope took the victory. Congratulations, You really did a fantastic job out there. Now, exciting news for the drivers who are eligible to claim a car. Elias X988. You crushed it in the bet race and can now claim a sleek 2015 Ferrari 488 GTE. Not only that, you also managed the most overtakes, so you get another shot at that same beautiful ride. Talk about a double win. Who's feeling lucky today?